who else is dealing with ego issues, bro? I'm not dealing with ego issues, but looking back at certain shit that I've been through, I used to be in my ego at times, bro. Like, I thinking about it, I feel like I've done blocked a lot of blessings because of my ego, y'all. You know what I mean? Like, I used to have, like, OGs and just older people try to give me wisdom, and because they weren't financially, like, doing better than me, I wouldn't even listen to them. I'd be like, bro, I don't know what you're talking about. But as far as wisdom and maturity, because, you know, as you get older in age, you become more mature. You know what I'm saying? So those are the type of people, like the elderly people, you know what I'm saying? Those are the type of people you want to be tapped in with as far as wisdom. You know what I'm saying? Just wisdom, you know what I'm saying? You don't got to get no financial game or just experience and wisdom in a different perspective. You know what I'm saying? I feel like I've done missed opportunities or could have done shit earlier if I didn't get in my ego. You know what I'm saying? And I used to like confuse ego with confidence. You know what I mean? Like, I used to think I'm confident. Nah, there's a difference. Like, ego is when you're not that person yet. You're not that person yet, but you're acting like you're that person, and you're not trying. You're blind. You're kind of deaf to what people are trying to tell you. You know what I'm saying? Like, they're trying to give you advice on this one thing, and you know you don't know that one thing, but because you don't want to take game from somebody, you know what I'm saying? Your ego gets in the way. You feel me? But confidence is different though. Confidence is when you actually got like the reality of it. You know what I'm saying? Like, you actually are that person. You know what I'm saying? Like, I seen a video on IG. That nigga, somebody had asked Floyd Mayweather if he was the GOAT or not. You know what I'm saying? He didn't even answer the question, but you know what he said? He was like, bro, you look at the track, you look at my track record. Who got the best wins? Who got the most wins? Who got the most knockouts? You know what I'm saying? Who's been fighting the longest? Who's been the oldest to ever win a fight? Like, he just started talking about his track record. You know what I'm saying? That alone, you know what I'm saying, tells you the great. You don't have to tell somebody you the greatest. You know what I'm saying? That's not ego. That's confidence right there, because there's living proof. You know what I'm saying? You put a spreadsheet, you put a document on paper, it's living proof that he's the best. You know what I'm saying? That's the difference between confidence and ego. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people mistake the two. I used to be that dude that used to mistake the two. I'm like, bro, you know what I'm saying? I'm me, I'm him. You know what I'm saying? But at times I wasn't him, and I thought I was him. You know what I mean? And I'm not taking certain advice and taking certain, you know what I'm saying, wisdom from certain people. I'm blocking it out. You know what I'm saying? So when I look back, like, as I'm being here by myself, and I'm really just kind of like having backflashes of stuff and learning, and, you know what I'm saying, understanding areas I got to be better at, understand areas I got to, you know what I'm saying, just understanding myself on a deeper level. I'm like thinking, damn, bro. I remember OG told me this shit, like, I was young as hell. I was like 16. He told me some shit. I rubbed it off because I'm like, bro, that nigga, he not shit. You know what I mean? But then thinking back, I'm like, damn, he must have been right, though. You know what I mean? He must have been right. You can't let your ego get in the way, y'all. You know what I mean? Yeah, I can't let your pride get in the way. You know what I'm saying? There was another scenario when that nigga Braun, I remember when that nigga Braun won the scoring record. You know what I'm saying? When he made the most, he beat Kareem for the scoring record. You know what I mean? Shaquille O'Neal, he had asked him, are you the GOAT? Do you think you're better than MJ? And he didn't answer it either. But you look at LeBron's track record, it speaks for itself, bro. You know what I'm saying? It speaks for itself. So, like, I'm saying this because as you're in your season of isolation, as you're healing, as you're growing, as you're developing and finding yourself and being alone, use this time to really look at shit like that. But be like, damn, was my ego in the way at certain times? Could I have been better in this area? Did I mess up a relationship that was my fault? Did I do X, Y, and Z? Like, look back. Like, of course, look at the stuff that you're good at, but look at the stuff that you gotta improve. You know what I'm saying? Like, have backflashes and be intentional during the season. Don't just sit in the season complaining, damn, God, why you got me alone? Damn, God, I'm isolated right now, complaining and scratching your head and just worried and shit. Nah, use this season to really, you know what I'm saying, really self-dissect yourself and analyze yourself. You know what I'm saying? Analyze your vices and some of the traumas that are still lingered around in your body. You know what I'm saying? Allow some of the thoughts and stuff that happened to you. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's the beauty of isolation, bro. Like, when you're in isolation, like, I start to think about sins that I committed when I was 6'5", when I was young as shit, elementary school. Like, damn, why the fuck did I do that? You know what I'm saying? You think about everything. You think about all the sins you did. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? But that's part of the isolation. You feel me? When you start thinking like that, don't don't start to doubt yourself or point the finger at yourself and make fun of yourself. Nah, I'd be like, all right, cool. I wasn't perfect. You know what I'm saying? But how could I had avoided that situation? How could I have been better and what could I have done instead? You know what I mean? Be intentional during the season. You know what I'm saying? I'm 21. You know what I'm saying? Be intentional as fuck during this season, bro. Have y'all ever seen a yellow dragon fruit? Let me know if y'all have ever seen a yellow dragon fruit. I want y'all to guess where I'm at. You know what I mean? Somebody guess where I'm at. Saying, where y'all think I'm at, bro? You know what I'm saying? Guess what country I'm in. You know what I'm saying? You gotta be intentional during this season of isolation, bro. You gotta be intentional, y'all. You know what I'm saying? Because the more intentional we are, we speed up the process of it. You know what I mean? If we sit in the isolation, not doing nothing, not moving the needle, not planning, not, you know what I'm saying, creating a life design for us outside of the isolation, bro. It's you know what I'm saying? Like, you're gonna be in that motherfucker for 30 years, not knowing shit. So you gotta be intentional be intentional as possible. And even if you don't know how to be intentional, pray. You know what I mean? Even if you don't know how to be intentional, how can I be intentional during this season? You gotta pray and ask God to allow you to be intentional. You know what I'm saying? Allow you to, like, a lot of motherfuckers, bro, especially if you haven't been alone before, like if you've always been around people, if God puts you alone for a little bit, it's gonna mess up your head. You know what I mean? Like, you're not even gonna know what to do. Like, you're gonna think you're losing it, but hopefully you're not losing it. You just sitting with yourself. Like, a lot of people can't sit in a room by themselves for 10 minutes, bro. You know what I'm saying? Not even 5 minutes. A lot of people need to be overly stimulated by external things, by other people, by the TV, by social media, by their phone. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people just need to be overstimulated by the world. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people can't sit by themselves. You know what I'm saying? And it's scary to sit by yourself. You know what I'm saying? You sit in the house by yourself. You hearing the crackles of the house. You hearing every footstep. You damn near hearing your heartbeat. That shit is scary, y'all. You know what I mean? That shit is scary, but it's healthy for you. You know what I'm saying? You got to be able to hear. I want to be so isolated, and I feel like I've been burnt. If you know me, bro. I miss the isolation, bro. So I'm so isolated, it's to the point where I can hear my heartbeat at times, y'all. You know what I'm saying? I'm so self-aware. Like, it's to the point I'm so self-aware about myself. I'm self-aware about my peers as well, and my friends. Like, I can peep shit about them that they don't even peep about themselves. You know what I mean? Like, you gotta be that self-aware. That you really, like, in tune with your environment. Like, I can walk in a room and tell, yeah, I shouldn't be in this room. I can walk in a room and can tell that my presence isn't valued in this room. Like, mentally, I can read their mind. Like, they talking shit low-key in their head. Or they intimidated by me. I gotta get out this room. Or they don't fuck. You know what I mean? You could tell, bro. You know what I'm saying? I don't know how in tune y'all is, but damn, I'm about to drop this motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? You gotta be so in tune. You gotta be so in tune with yourself, bro, that, you know what I'm saying, you start peeping your environment and shit. Like, I peep everything, bro. I be seeing shit through, bro. I be peeping motherfuckers before they even peep themselves. That shit is scary, y'all. That shit is scary. But y'all ain't tell me what type of fruit this is. What type of fruit is this, y'all? Y'all know what this fruit is? You know what I'm saying? Somebody guess what fruit this is. You know what I mean? That's the truth, bro. You know what I'm saying? So just be intentional during the season. Don't sit in the season and complain and pout and be like, God damn, God, why you got me alone? God, you crying and all that. You sitting in the room, you ain't even doing shit. You watching, you just depressed, bro. No, bro. Be intentional. Use this time alone to really understand yourself. You know what I'm saying? Understand where you gotta be better at. Understand your wrongs. You know what I'm saying? Your faults. You know what I'm saying? Certain areas of yourself that you gotta be better at. You know what I'm saying? You want to make sure the 5 pillars are filled. You know what I'm saying? Spiritually, you know what I'm saying? You on the highest level. Mentally, you right there. You know what I'm saying? Physically, you look the best shape of your life. You know what I mean? Emotionally, you know what I'm saying? You're able to handle things and be around people. You want to be able to check all of those boxes. You know what I'm saying? If you can't check all of those boxes, you gotta spend some more time alone. You know what I'm saying? You gotta spend some more time alone. You know what I mean? Like, if I was to ask you, what is your next 5-4? If I was to ask you, where do you see yourself in 2025? And you can't answer that question, you gotta spend some more time alone. You know what I mean? Like, if somebody was to ask me, hey, Gone, what you about to do 2025? I know exactly where I'm gonna be at January, February, March. I'm flowing. That's how, like, my 2025 been planned out in the summer. You know what I'm saying? 6 months in advance, I've been planning my shit out. Intentionality, you know what I'm saying? I'm not about to be like, oh, I'm about to sit by myself and just let time go by. No, I'm about to plan ahead, you know what I'm saying, and slowly execute bit by bit, you know what I'm saying, and make the plan reality. You know what I'm saying? Orchestrate my life, orchestrate my future. You know what I'm saying? Some of us gotta orchestrate our future. You know what I mean? Some of us don't even know who we are. You know what I mean? We gotta be better, y'all. For all my isolators, we gotta be better, man. We gotta be more intentional during this season. We gotta enjoy this season, embrace this shit. You know what I'm saying? And life is good. You know what I'm saying? Enjoy this season, get closer to God. You know what I'm saying? Ask God for the stuff that you've always wanted to ask him, but you couldn't because you had too much noise in your ear. You know what I mean? Let's be intentional as possible during this season. You know what I mean? Let's be intentional as possible during this season. Damn, I forgot to tell y'all too. If you're in the season of isolation, join this isolation community. I just started a brand new isolation community like 2 days ago, you know what I'm saying? So I'm getting a group of isolators together, and we're gonna heal together. We're gonna grow. We're gonna develop. You know what I'm saying? So think about it. If you in a room full of isolators, if this isolator's been in their season of isolation for way longer than you, and you just got in your shit, you can pick their brain. You know what I'm saying? You can get wisdom. You can get knowledge. You can get information. You can get advice. You can get a different perspective of how they cope through their season of isolation. They about to get out of their isolation. You still in yours. You just started yours. You know what I mean? You gotta be, you feel me? Like, you gotta be that, you know what I'm saying? So put yourself around other isolators. Put yourself around other motherfuckers that's healing. Bro, that's the best type of environment to be in. Well, I wish when I first started isolating myself, I was around other isolators, bro. I would have got through this shit a breeze. This shit was like hell and back. Especially before I even realized it was isolation. You know what I'm saying? Before I even realized what isolation was, this shit was tough. But this shit was, what? This shit was tough, man. You know what I mean? Y'all, I'm about to get off this motherfucker. I love y'all. You know what I'm saying? I need y'all to join this community. Get around other isolators. I might get back on. You know what I'm saying? Love you, Slime. You already know, bro. You know what I mean? I'm about to get off this motherfucker, man. Eat some fruit. But I might be back on, y'all, in a little bit. Probably like 30 minutes. Give me like 30 minutes, an hour. I might be back on. But I gotta handle some shit real quick. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna see y'all, man. Peace, blessings. Love you too, bro. I'm gonna holler at y'all.